Hello again, everyone. Back at it here on Thoroughbred Action. It's Wednesday. It's February 20th, if you can believe that. And Jason Blewett, can you believe this? Standing here in the flesh right outside in the sun, trying not to melt on a pretty warm Wednesday here in Hallandale Beach. Good to have your company. We've got 11 races on this Wednesday edition of Thoroughbred Action, and this is what you call going up in class as we send it on up to track announcer Pete Aiello.
11 races to kick off the Wednesday program in South Florida with beautiful weather conditions for horse racing, a fast main track, and a firm turf course. The first of the day over the main track at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for $12,500. A field of 8 off-time favorites included number 5, El Playon, and number 3, Vin for the win.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Watch Your Step and King Kingo, the first two to get underway. Toward their inside, Midnight Comedy is up to challenge. Far outside goes Zuliano, then back to Vin for the win. The favorite is last early, El Playon, as they exit the chute. Watch Your Step holds a narrow lead, but King Kingo into the race today for Jimenez. King Kingo now a neck on top. Zuliano moves to him and toward the rail. That's Watch Your Step third. Gap of 3 to Midnight Comedy from fourth, then Gemwan outside fifth. Back to Vin for the win ahead of newcomer High Rolling Dude, and trailing the field is El Playon. He's 2-1 and will have to pass them all with less than 5 furlongs to run. With the advantage, Watch Your Step and Miguel Vasquez. They've been seesawing for the lead up front. 3 wide Zuliano, in the 2 path is King Kingo. From fourth is Midnight Comedy, trying to stay in range for Panici ahead of Gem Wan. Then comes High Rolling Dude. Vin for the win is now second last, and El Playon starts to launch an attack through a 46 3/2 mile. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Up on the outside, Zuliano makes a bid to take the lead. King Kingo runs with him from second. Watch Your Step toward the inside is now third. 5 clear of Gem Wan, fourth, then Midnight Comedy with a quarter of a mile left to go. With the advantage, it's Zuliano at the quarter pole on top by 2.5. Toward the inside second is Watch Your Step, then King Kingo. High Rolling Dude starts to put some rally together with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Zuliano by 4.5. Down the center and High Rolling Dude getting on track, but time ticking away, and Zuliano's still well clear out here. Zuliano by 4. Zuliano by 2.5. Here's High Rolling Dude going to make it close, but Zuliano is saved by the wire. High Rolling Dude needed one more jump to get him, but had to settle for second in 1:39 4.
Upset win to start the afternoon. Number 7, Zuliano, takes advantage of a nice race flow, gets first run on the speed, and holds on to win it. Chucky Angel Rodriguez for Chad Summers in the J Stable. Second one, High Rolling Dude ahead of number 6, King Kingo, who finished third. To the second race now at 7 furlongs. Starter allowance optional claiming horses in for $50,000. 6 went to the gate, but all eyes were on number 1, Maximum Security.
And they're off. Seamless beginning for Maximum Security, who's headed right off for the early lead from Star Player, who moves to be second. Hard Bells on the outside third. Back to fourth and War Bridle. Then comes first and 3. And the trailer is Rayo My King. Down the backstretch they go, and after a smooth beginning at 1-9, Maximum Security has the lead. On the outside, Star Player is there second. Rayo My King is at the rail third. Between horses, first and 3 is back to fourth ahead of War Bridle, and Hard Bells at the back. Opening quarter, quite casual, 22 and 3 as they head to the half-mile point. With half a mile to go, Maximum Security has the lead. Star Player is second. Rayo My King is at the inside with first and 3 between horses. Hard Bell widest of all, and shuffled to last is War Bridle. Less than 5/16, rather less than 3 furlongs to go as they get to the 5/16. It's Maximum Security beginning to get away. He went 45 and 3 for an opening half mile, and he's got him on the stretch now. Quarter of a mile left to go. Maximum Security bids this field a pleasant Wednesday good afternoon. He's open by 7, by 8, and still moving away. Second is first and 3 on the outside and Hard Bell, then Rayo My King and War Bridle. But at the 3/16, Maximum Security making 1-9 look like easy money. He's leveling off powerfully. Let's just look at him go. It's all Maximum Security in a powerhouse run. Maximum Security by 15. First and 3 second, War Bridle third, Hard Bell fourth.
Number 1, Maximum Security, continues to get better and better with every race. He remains undefeated, running a hole in the wind here this afternoon under Irad Ortiz Jr. for Jason Service and Gary and Mary West. Still early in his career, but he also has a lot of ability this son of New Year's Day. We'll take a commercial break and be right back. Don't go away.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for today's third race at 5 furlongs over the main track. Maidens of the special weight variety with a field of 7 signed on. Favorites included 2 Daddy's Melody and 7 Cucciadati.
And they're off. Level beginning. Meet Me Online away well on the far outside. Cucciadati is showing speed. Music Maker away in the top flight was stylishly up to third. Back to fifth early is Nike Can, then Daddy's Melody down toward the rail, and the early trailer is Ella Brown. They speed past the half mile and move to the far turn, and from the top shelf, it's Cucciadati, who now crosses over to lead the race by a length and a half. Up into second is stylishly toward the inside Meet Me Online third. Up to fourth is Nike Can, getting around Music Maker, who's back to fifth. Ella Brown is out of last place, and now the trailer, Daddy's Melody. They run to the top of the stretch, and Cucciadati comes off the turn with the lead. Stylishly, the nearest pursuer second from the back, and Nike Can wheels into the drive 4 lengths off the lead. Ella Brown on the far outside, and now they're at the top of the stretch with less than an eighth to go. Cucciadati leads by 2.5. Stylishly, still second. Ella Brown down the center, coming on from last. Final 16th of a mile. Cucciadati still there. Cucciadati is clear, and Cucciadati will win it. Stylishly holds on to second. Ella Brown was third, then Daddy's Melody, Nike Can, and Music Maker in 56 and 2.
Number 7, Cucciadati gets the victory in today's third race under a nice ride from Irad Ortiz Jr. for the Waterville Lake Stable and Christophe Clement. Second, number 6, Stylishly. Third was number 3, Ella Brown. We move now to the fourth race of the day, 1 mile over the main track. Claimers in for a price tag of $30,000. Scratch the 4 and 5, just 4 to the gate. All 4 have a shot here.
And they're off. Toward the rail, Benjamin begins the best, and he'll head off for the early lead, but he'll have some company as Hollywood Star moves up. Portal is from between horses, and Oscar Blues on the outside. All 4 of them line up across the course as Benjamin wants to lead. Benjamin and Oscar Blues are the first and second runners, with Hollywood Star right there. Look at this. They're 4 across the course here. This will turn into a very interesting affair after the opening quarter complete and a very quick 23 and 2. Nobody wants to give anybody else any forward position, so Benjamin taking all kinds of pressure from Portal in the 2 path. 3 wide Hollywood Star, and being outpaced a touch is Oscar Blues, last of the 4. He's now dropped over to the rail under Brian Hernandez Jr. as they go to the half-mile point. 3 across the course here. Now, Benjamin's the first to give way. He has an alibi for it, though, as he was pressed every yard of that first half mile, and they went it in 46 seconds flat. So Benjamin's gone. Up to take the lead is Hollywood Star. Portal is toward the inside second. Oscar Blues is third and tries a rebid as they run to the top of the stretch. Robbie Alvarado and Hollywood Star have the lead to the top of the stretch. They lead by a length through the opening 3 quarters in 1:10 and 3. There it is as they wheel in. It's Hollywood Star in front, off the turn with a length and a half lead, but he's not home yet as Portal is back for more. Oscar Blues down the stand side, 1/8 of a mile to go. Portal now rebids at Hollywood Star for the top, and Portal and Leparu up for a narrow lead. Hollywood Star fights on. Now Hollywood Star's in front again. It's a war of will that goes to Hollywood Star. Portal is second. Oscar Blues is third. Benjamin dueled into submission, finished fourth at 137 flat.
It's a war of will inside the final 16th of a mile, and the horse with the best resolve was number 3, Hollywood Star, who gets a hard-fought victory under Robbie Alvarado for Dale Romans and the Albaugh family stable. Second, number 2, Portal. Third was number 6, Oscar Blues. We move now to race number 5 of the afternoon, 5 furlongs over the turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $25,000. Scratch number 10, Yodelehihu, a field of 9. The favorite was number 3, Honolulu Express.
And they're off. Slow to start was Marcelino. Quick to start were Felon and Money Come. They're the first two out, and Felon will put ahead on top. Money Come is outsprinted early, while second ahead of Hollywood Overdogs. Honolulu Express, the favorite, just got outran there. He had to slam on the brakes while losing his spot. Wide on the course, Nacho Daddy, widest of all in King Leo. Honolulu Express is in back of the top flight runners and working well ahead of Goza and Marcelino at the back. Around the far turn they go, and it's Felon and jockey Miguel Vasquez with the advantage. On the outside, Money Come second. King Leo is in range third. Here's the bid from Honolulu Express, deciding where he wants to go. We're racing in fifth as Nacho Daddy takes an awkward step and loses his spot. Then Hollywood Overdogs from the back and Marcelino as they wheel in. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Felon toward the rail. Money Come on the outside. Felon's got a little bit in the tank here. He kicks again with a narrow lead. On the outside and Money Come from second. King Leo and Honolulu Express are next. Honolulu Express is now getting to the leader. Here's Honolulu Express at even money. He's in time. Second is Money Come. Third is King Leo. Then Marcelino and Felon in 56 and 3.
Doesn't seem to matter who calls the shots in the training department. The number 3 Honolulu Express is just a win machine on the turf. He's become a very nice claim indeed and gets the win under jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. for trainer Benny Katahia and owners Chris Scali Horse Racing. Second, number 6 Money Come, and third was the 8 King Leo. Time for a commercial break. When we come back, the Rainbow Six sequence. Don't go away.
And Go Zepper is pulling away. Go Zepper blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Zepper again has won. Go Zepper kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow Six sequence. 1 mile over the main track, maiden claimers in for $12,500. A field of 10, the favorite was the 1, the Mighty Judge.
And they're off. Bounced around at the beginning was Somer Legacy. Good start for Tropical Tapestry and the Mighty Judge. The favorites are the first two to begin. Moving in the center, Fightin' Irish Tabit with Dazzling Pros not far away. Talking Zip is on the outside and involved early. In fact, Talking Zip has a head on top. Bagwell is now second, and Amy Zardy is now third. At the inside, Tropical Tapestry moves to be fourth. Racing ahead of Fightin' Irish Tabit and the Mighty Judge. Also in that flight of runners is Coco Rocco. Dazzling Pros is off the speed. And 2.5 to the trailer, Swash and Buckle. Farther back to Somer Legacy. 24 seconds flat for the opening quarter as they head to the half-mile point. It's Talking Zip and Jaramillo in front, 3 parts of length. Bagwell second, Tropical Tapestry third. Gaffleone angles the Mighty Judge into the clear to race on from fourth. Then Amy Zardy and Fightin' Irish Tabit. Swash and Buckle improves at the inside, racing a half in front of Dazzling Pros, who's 3 wide. 2 back to Coco Rocco. Then it's a gap of another 5 or 6 back to the back marker Somer Legacy. Around the far turn they go. They went 47 and seconds flat for the opening half mile. And the rail just opened for Irad Ortiz Jr., who's been on fire of late, and he'll send Tropical Tapestry through to take the lead. The Mighty Judge at even money tries to sting with him second. Bagwell third. Fightin' Irish Tabit comes into the clear with less than a quarter to go. 3 quarters, 1:12 and 2. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Tropical Tapestry still with work to do. Fightin' Irish Tabit down the center now as Batista got him in full stride, and he's up to take the lead. Fightin' Irish Tabit to the lead and in front. Fightin' Irish Tabit by 2.5. Tropical Tapestry second, Bagwell third, the Mighty Judge fourth in 1:39 and 1.
Number 5, Fightin' Irish Tabit, at that grind-away pace that he runs at, finally finds a field that is to his liking. And jockey Jose Bautista gets the son of Tisnow, that elusive maiden diploma, for trainer Antonio Sano and Secure Investments. Second, number 2, Tropical Tapestry, and third was number 10, Bagwell. We move now to the 7th race of the day, the start of the late pick 5, on turf at a mile and a 16. Starter allowance optional claiming horses, scratch number 3, Hallucinogenic. The favorite was number 2, False Info.
And they're off. False Info gets the first call. Moving in the center, Junipero Avenue is up to challenge toward the inside. And moving to challenge as well is Collins Avenue as they sort themselves out looking for forward position as False Avenue takes charge. False Info in front by a length and a half. Juniper Avenue is there second toward the rail. Forevermo now third. Up on the outside, Champagne on Me takes over fourth ahead of Collins Avenue and Scraps. Then back to J-Zar, and the trailer is willing to speed. Speaking of speeding off up front is Javier Castellano and False Info. They've extended to a 5-length lead. Champagne on Me is now second toward the inside as Junipero Avenue racing in third. On hold fourth is Forevermo, two back to Collins Avenue, then Scraps. Second last is J-Zar, and Willing to Speed is last. Down the backstretch they go, and Castellano and False Info continue to have a sizable lead. Champagne on Me is the nearest pursuer second. Junipero Avenue is third. Forevermo is fourth, followed by Collins Avenue and Scraps, who's on the outside of Collins Avenue, working ahead of J-Zar and Willing to Speed as they start to take closer order behind the leader through a 47 3/2 mile. False Info inside 3 furlongs from home on top a length and a half. Champagne on Me is going to get first run for Bravo second. Forevermo needs some place to go third. On the outside in Scraps, Collins Avenue, no place to work yet. Junipero Avenue is next. J-Zar saves ground toward the rail, and Willing to Speed is last after 3/4 in 1:12 Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Champagne on Me and Bravo up to take a short lead, immediately tackled by Forevermo on the outside, and Forevermo is now surging to the lead. Champagne on Me trying to fight on from second. Down the center and a late run from Collins Avenue as they come to the wire. Forevermo has the lead. Forevermo will win it. Scraps second. Collins Avenue was third, closer for fourth. Champagne on Me or Willing to Speed in 1:41 3.
Number 4, Forevermo, gives trainer Antonio Sano back-to-back tallies as Tyler Gaffleone and the son of Uncle Mo got the victory for Partner Stable. Second, number 9, Scraps, and third was the 1, Collins Ave. We move now to the 8th race of the afternoon, the start of the late pick 4, 1 mile over the turf. Maidens of the Florida-bred variety. These are 3-year-old fillies, which match the 8, 13, and 14. Favorite was the 4, Beautiful Lover.
And they're up. The big favorite, Beautiful Lover, was away very well, and she's reaching out to challenge for the lead with La Chauffeur, and from between horses, Double Medal. Moving out the rail is Andrea's Pride. From the far outside, Mesa Madeira looking to get over, racing ahead of the gray, Uncaptured Angel. Floated very wide on that first turn that appeared to be tappity, about 6 deep on the course. Gap of 3 to Cassidy Smile and 4 more to Mama Longlegs. Around the first turn they go. Double Medal has the lead. La Chauffeur on the outside is second. Beautiful Lover is down at the inside, a joint third. Mesa Madeira 3 wide. Then from between horses goes Uncaptured Angel, followed by Tappity racing ahead of Andrea's Pride. Out 3 deep is Velvet Isle, then Dixieland Humor in the 2-path. Length and a half to Sun Summers racing ahead of Cassidy Smile. She's dropped better than 7 lengths off the lead, and she's 4 ahead of Mama Longlegs, who's last of all as they go to the half-mile point. 47 4 for the opening half mile as they move now to the far turn. Double Medal has the lead. La Chauffeur on the outside is second. Sequestered at the rail is Beautiful Lover. She'll need a way through. Mesa Madeira's on the outside. Tappity 4 wide on the second turn. In between horses, Uncaptured Angel, Cassidy Smile. Bravo's got horse, but no place to prove it. Out wide on the course in Velvet Isle. A length and a half back to Sun Summers, who runs home. Many chances here as they wheel in. 3/4, 1:12 Into the clear comes the big favorite, Beautiful Lover, loose and charging for Castellano, and Beautiful Lover coming after Double Medal and La Chauffeur, and Beautiful Lover with a very nice turn of speed has now kicked it in at 1-2. It's Beautiful Lover for Chad Brown and Javier Castellano to kick clear by 4 in the end. La Chauffeur second, Double Medal third, then Cassidy Smile and Sun Summers.
Number 4, Beautiful Lover, just proves too much for the 8th race competition, kicking clear with authority under Javier Castellano, trainer Chad Brown, and owners Gary Tolchin and Paul Papa Jr. Second, number 9, La Chauffeur, ahead of number 5, Double Medal, who ran third. Let's go now to the 9th race and start the late pick 3 at 6 furlongs. Claimers in for $12,500. Scratch the 1 and 4, a field of 7. Off-time favorites were 5, Dunk, and 9, Valdaco.
And they're off. They've broken a perfect line. From the center, Dunk is going to take control of it early from between horses. Here's Sarah Una Volta moving to challenge. At the inside, KC two-step won't be far away. And the favorite Valdaco is out for racing in fourth. Two back to Coddle and Cuddle, then Blind Ruckus, and out the back door, Fulgencio as they speed to the half-mile point. Sarah Una Volta leads it by a neck toward the inside. That's KC two-step applying pace pressure second behind a 22-1 opening quarter. Favorites are both getting good setups. No excuses for either one as Dunk is third and Valdaco is fourth, and they're only a length off the leader. Then it's a gap of 4 to Blind Ruckus, who pass both Fulgencio and Cuddle as they run to the top of the stretch. Here's the blitz coming from Valdaco to try to take on Dunk and take him off guard in the process, but Dunk kicked right when he needed to, and now they're shoulder to shoulder. 45-3 for an opening half mile. They're in the stretch drive with Valdaco up on the outside, just going 2 to the 1 of Dunk. He tried, but he can't stay with Valdaco at the 8th pole. Valdaco by 2. Dunk is game while trying to box on back to third. KC two-step in deep stretch. Valdaco close to home with the lead, and Valdaco and Tyler G will win it. Dunk is second. KC two-step is third. Then Sarah Una Volta and Blind Ruckus. 111-1.
Number 9, Valdaco gets the job done under strong handling from Tyler Gaffleone for trainer Mike Maker and owner Steve Prane. 5, Dunk, the other favorite, completes a formful exacta ahead of the 2 KC two-step, who ran third. Time for a commercial break. The late daily double is on the other side of this timeout. Don't go away.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for race number 10 on the program. 5 furlongs on turf. Allowance optional claiming horses with a field of 12. Off-time favorite was number 9, Salt Pond.
And they're off. Out wide, that's Bright Venezuelan, who begins quickly up to take over. Band of Angels has speed outside, and a bit of mischief moves to be second. Hard-ridden, Glittering Judy is third. The favorite Salt Pond took a while to get moving, but she's into fourth now, ahead of All About Stella. Then wide on the course, Bright Venezuelan, working a length and a half ahead of Magic 2. Nothing's Free is at the rail, and Pure One is 3 wide. Gap of 2.5 to Passing Moments with Taylor's in orbit. At the back of the field is Prospective Diva. They run around the far turn, and Band of Angels has the lead, leads a length and a half. A Bit of Mischief is there second. Salt Pond is third. Back at the inside, fourth goes Glittering Judy. The rest will really have to fly. Trying to move in from the back is All About Stella with 3/16 to go. Band of Angels and Jaramillo, 3 on top. Closing a bit of ground second is All About Stella down the stand side. Magic 2 is running home between horses, then Salt Pond to the Hoyer. Band of Angels still there. Band of Angels is in front. Second, All About Stella third, Magic 2, and Salt Pond finished fourth in 55-4.
Number 10, Band of Angels, secures the lead and the rail. And when you do that sprinting on the Gulfstream Park turf course, you're 2/3 of the way to victory. She went all the way to victory here today under jockey Misael Jaramillo for Jorge Delgado and his JN Racing Stable. We move now to the 11th and final race, 5 furlongs on turf. Maiden Claimers in for a $20,000 price tag. Scratch the 13, Channeled by the Wind. A field of 12. The favorite was the 5, Twisted Licorice.
They're in the gate. And runners away. Twisted Licorice, the favorite, away very quickly and already establishes a length advantage. Over-leveraged on the outside is away in second, with Remember Joey T moving in from third. Florida two-step from the top shelf is 3 wide. At the rail and Valid Exchange. From between horses, it's Come On Venezuela, 3 clear of Honor This. Rising Storm for Company on the outside, 2 better than Gem and Jimtown. Left behind last or Listen to the Lion, Perfect Enough, and Thinking of Charles. They leave the backstretch and move around the far turn, and up front, Twisted Licorice, after a very sharp getaway, has the lead. Remember Joey T is the nearest pursuer second, weaving between Green Horses Come On Venezuela takes over third with a 3-wide bid as they move to the top of the stretch. Twisted Licorice tries to seal the deal an eighth of a mile from home and 3 on top. Come On Venezuela is loose and so is Over Leverage. They're second and third, but they're not gaining any ground on Twisted Licorice. Twisted Licorice and Tyler Gaffleone will take them all the way. After a sharp start, they win by 3. Come On Venezuela's second. Over Leverage was third, then Gem and Jimtown and Valid Exchange.
Number 5, Twisted Licorice fires right to the top off a very sharp beginning, secured the rail and went gate to wire under jockey Tyler Gaffleone. Tyler getting his third victory of the afternoon. This one for an ownership group of James Gable, Fox Racing, Jam Rock Syndicate. Dave Fox, the winning trainer. Good run from 8 Come On Venezuela to be second ahead of the 9 Over Leveraged, who ran third. Pretty form for result at today's late pick 5 and Rainbow 6 sequences. The Rainbow 6 will have a carryover as we move forward to Thursday of more than $150,000.
11 up, 11 down. Maximum Security, quite good, winning race number 2. I wonder if a race like the Hutchison, about 30 days from now, could be in the cards for him. We look ahead, Thursday's action, another 11 race card. Hope you'll join us. Best of luck handicapping. And we'll see you tomorrow right here on Thoroughbred Action.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.